Shocking new research out of Cambridge University shows that your natural fat-burning metabolism is being clogged up with modern-day toxins. This is why I highly recommend this amazing product can burn fat by supercharging your metabolism. This advanced formula may allow you to effortlessly shed excess weight without the strict diet or routine most people think is necessary. Get yours today with a 365 money-back guarantee at www.greenwithbillstill.com or by clicking on the link below. Good afternoon. I'm still reporting on the coup. The late great Rush Limbaugh was fond of saying words mean things. He was right, and if we don't agree on the meanings of words, we can't have a rational discussion. The left believes and has been successful at giving words new meanings, and one of the latest efforts is to redefine insurrection. Here is a fact. There was no insurrection at the U.S. Capitol on January 6th. The definition of insurrection, according to the Cambridge Dictionary, is an organized attempt by a group of people to defeat their government and take control of their country, usually by violence. The rioters who broke into the Capitol were definitely organized, which also means that they were not inspired by President Donald Trump's speech, since Trump was still speaking when the organized violent mob started fighting with and easily defeated the unorganized and completely unprepared Capitol Police, who are now being charged with not only being unprepared, but being complicit. So the part of the definition that holds is organized and violent. But insurrection does not apply to any organized violent group. It is this part of the definition where the actions at the Capitol fail completely to be an insurrection, to defeat their government and take control of their country. The organized riotous mob used violence to get into the Capitol, but once they were inside, according to the massive amount of video footage available, they behaved more like tourists run amok than people attempting to overthrow a government. For one thing, they didn't have guns. No one in the past 200 years has tried to take over a civilized government with sticks and bear spray. They could have taken guns from the Capitol Police, but they didn't. The officer who died wasn't beaten to death, as has been reported in the mainstream media. The cause of his death is unknown, but it is known that he went back to his office and only later went to the hospital, where he died of unreported causes. The rioters yelled and screamed and vandalized the building. Hopefully they will be tried for their crimes and, if convicted, punished. But when the Capitol Police got assistance from actual law enforcement officers and ordered everyone to clear the building, the mob and many who had wandered in when the doors were propped open left. They were not handcuffed or arrested. They just walked out of the building when they were finally ordered to do so. If the Capitol Police had not ushered people into the building, they wouldn't have had so many to get out. Sitting in the Speaker's chair is not taking over the country. It has no magical power. Although the effort to break through the bicycle rack barricade and run past the Capitol Police officers was organized, once they got into the building, it appeared the mob had no plan. The mob attacked a building, not the government itself. An insurrection would involve an attempt to wrest the power away from Congress and give it to, for example, a shirtless man in a buffalo hat. There was no attempt to crown that man king, or president, or Speaker of the House. The events fail completely to be an insurrection. But that is the left's chosen word, and even Republican Senator Richard Burr used the word insurrection in his explanation of why he voted to convict Trump. The whole argument of the left is logically flawed. To believe that Trump gave a speech that incited an organized attempt to overthrow the government, which started before he was finished speaking, is to believe something that is not unlikely but impossible. Either it was an organized attempt to overthrow the government, which means that it had nothing to do with Trump's speech, or the crowd was so incensed by Trump's rhetoric, which included the word peaceful, that they rushed the Capitol building en masse and overwhelmed the Capitol Police, which we know didn't happen. But while the second impeachment of Trump didn't make any sense except as a political move, it would have been even more absurd if the left didn't claim the attack on the Capitol building was an attempt to overthrow the government. Words matter and facts matter. It is unfortunate for the left that there is so much video footage which actually happened that proves their words don't align with the facts. What the Democrats, Burr, Senator Mitch McConnell, and others are asking the American people is, are you going to believe your own lying eyes or what we tell you? I'm still reporting from just outside the citadel of American freedom. Good day. Every doctor on TV says that we all need to boost our immune systems. And STEM Enhance does that in a unique way by increasing blood levels of your own adult stem cells, the backbone of your immune system, by over 30% in just 1 hour. Click on the link in the description box below for details.